I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your double loop band workout, or mini bands we sometimes call them. In this workout, we'll be using 2 loop bands to work your entire body for strength and cardio. I will put the link in the description below where I got these. Most of the sets come with 2, so chances are you might have 2. I will give you lots of options depending on how to place them and depending on your fitness level. All you need for this workout is a little bit of space, a mat, and your 2 loop bands. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start just with a quick little warm up. We're not gonna do much. Roll through those shoulders, march it out. As always, get more of a warm up on your own if you need it. We're just gonna do some dynamic moves to get the blood flowing, get everything moving and ready to go. So let's just take it out, little side lunge, big reach, just kind of stepping out, leaning into that hip, pushing those arms out. Palms to the back for this one. There you go. And then tap back, reach, just like this. And breathe. Just a little half lunge if you want. Palms up for this one. 4, 3, 2, good. And then take it out. Rotate side to side, reach across, stretch it long. Breathe. And then take it over your head, big stretch. Again, just getting everything moving, getting the blood flowing. And breathe. And then let's take a little half squat, hip circle, half squat, hip circle. Breathe. There you go. 4, 3, 2. Good. And roll through that back. Take it flat down. Round it up. 2 more just like that. And breathe. Good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab both of our bands. So chances are if you have 2, one is probably a little heavier or a little thicker, a little tighter. That's the one we're gonna stick with mostly for lower body, and then our lighter one will be upper body. Certainly you can switch if you need to, if something doesn't feel challenging enough or too much. Totally up to you. Again, I'm gonna give you lots of options. So we're gonna start with our tighter one. We're gonna put our feet through, and we're gonna have it sort of mid-calf, right? And then we're gonna hold this one right here in the center. So starting with those elbows out, and we're gonna do a little half step to the side while we do a tricep extension. So everything we're gonna be doing is compound movement, upper and lower together, or upper and core, lower and core, things like that. So you always have the option to drop one of the bands or drop one of the moves and just do one at a time, totally up to you. Watch me here. So my palms are out, elbows are up. As I step out to my right, your left, I'm going to extend through that elbow. So you can make it just a little step, half bend in the knees, or more of a squat. It's up to you. Push and step. So as you can tell, your arms are gonna work pretty hard just by holding them up in this position, but as you extend, you're pushing out through that tricep, and as you get low for the legs, you're getting lots of hips and glutes. Let's go. 8, 7, elbows up. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's relax our arms for a minute and just tap out and stay low in this leg too. Breathe. Good. Keep pushing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. We're gonna do that same thing other side. March it out for just a second. Roll those shoulders. Grab again through here, keeping them up, shoulders back, so making sure it's not pulling us forward. Stepping out to the side with both. Here we go. Step out, extend. So out with the leg, push out with that arm. Stay steady with that other one so you're not pulling them both to the side. Your stationary one is staying right at your chest. Elbow up with the shoulder. And breathe. Keep pushing. Step out. Get low in that squat if you can. So typically what's gonna happen, last 8, is you're going to feel one a little more than the other. You'll definitely feel that heart pumping, so we're getting cardio too. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down right here. Tap out, tap. Good, low. Both legs are working, right? Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Whoo, shake that out, right? Breathe. So I'm going to bring that band and I'm gonna put it over just like this. And I'm going to do some little squeezes in my core. I'm pulling back as if I had rows and I'm stepping back for the glutes. So watch me here, one side, squeeze and back, squeeze and back. Watch my arms. I'm pulling those elbows back as I push back for the glutes. Push out with the arms, pull back with the elbows. Breathe, cores in tight. Here we go. 4, 8, and squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold it here. Relax the arms. Lift and lower. Tap, tap. Pull that core in here. Breathe. Tap. Little lift. Last 8, both legs working. If you need to, hold onto a wall or a chair. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake that out, right? Whew. So we're gonna stay with this. Same thing, sort of right at the wrist. Pull back and squeeze, so you're opening up, but also pulling those elbows back. Other leg, here we go. Push back and forward. Stationary leg in the front, into that heel. Bent knee, squeeze, and breathe. Squeeze back, yes. Last 8, pull those shoulder blades in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax the arms, lift the leg up and down. So you're pushing through the resistance in that band. Glutes and hamstrings, cores pulled in tight into that front leg. Breathe. You got it. Excellent. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So shake that out. We're gonna reach down, we're gonna move that band up above our knees. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. Again, you can tell when we're working upper and lower together, that heart is gonna stay pumping. A lot of things working. And breathe. Okay, so from here, we're gonna grab on again, just like we did when we did that extension. This time, we're going to pull down to one side, almost like a little pull down, like as if you had that pull down machine at the gym, as we step out and squat again. So lower body is doing the same thing as we did right in the beginning. Upper body, you're starting up top, squeeze and down. So here we go. Let's take it all on one side. Pull it down. Your other arm is just staying straight up and breathe. Squeeze down. If you can only get it this far, that's okay. If you can, pull that elbow down to your side. It's back and shoulders all together. And breathe. Here we go. For 8. Out. 7. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. Hold it down right here. Pulse those knees out as you drop those hips as low as you can go. Rest your arms. Breathe. There we go. For 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up slowly. Rest those arms. Same thing, other side. Stationary arm is straight up top. Moving arm is pulling down, elbow behind if you can. Step out into that squat. Ready. Here we go. Pull down and up. And breathe. Squeeze. Yes. So notice this arm wants to come with it. We want to keep it up as much as we can. It's a little bit out in front of your body. That's gonna help. Breathe. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Roll those shoulders. Breathe, tap it out. Okay, so, we forgot our pulses, right? Let's drop it down, pulse it out right here. Drop those hips as low as you can go. Push those knees out, squeeze. Looks like this from the side, super low, weight in the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up, relax. Woo, right? Ha ha ha. All right, so watch me here. I'm gonna slide that band down onto my feet. So I'm gonna step on it sort of right across my feet. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little lift. So it's gonna engage that deep core. It's gonna work the hip flexor. And I'm gonna grab my band just like this. So one hand here, pushing down and holding down, and this hand is coming up. So it's like a bicep curl. So I like to have it, depending on how tight that band is, either hip or down by your side. You're pulling across your body. Watch me, here and down. So a little bit tricky, a little bit awkward, but what you're gonna feel, tension in the bicep. So this is working, tension in the hip flexor, but with both, a lot of core through the center. We won't do very many. And breathe. Here we go. 8, 7, 6. Knee to your chest. That's really gonna get that deep core working. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So as you can tell, that bicep is working on the pull, but tricep and back and shoulders are working just holding it down. So switch it to that other side, extension with that arm. So triceps, down low, pull up as the knee comes up, breathe. Again, I know a lot of this banded stuff is kind of awkward. Works your balance. Feel like you don't have a lot of range of motion, but you do. That resistance is really working. Breathe and up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake that out. We've got it here. Breathe. Let's take it off. Grab a quick sip of water and breathe. Okay, so breathe for just a second. We're gonna take it down to the mat. I'm actually gonna switch out my lighter band for a heavier one. If you have that option, if you have a bigger set, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just bring 2 bands down to the mat. Okay, so we are down on the mat. So again, I switched to my heaviest set of bands, but that's totally up to you. So I am going to put my heavier band right over my feet, and I'm gonna put my lighter band right over my hands and wrists, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, it's gonna roll up, that's okay. Come down on to your back, and we're going to start just with a little bicycle. So we're gonna build these moves. So start here, pull those feet out to create a little bit of tension as you pull that deep core up and in, and I'm just gonna push one at a time. So what I want you to think about is not so much about the push out, but more about that pull in. So as you pull that knee into your chest, you're really gonna activate that deep core. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get my arms going with it. So a little bend, so it's kind of like a little biceps and a little push out. Don't worry too much about how that upper body looks, just creating that tension, because I know you might not feel like you're doing it exactly right, as long as you're getting a little push and pull, and I think it helps to kind of sync up the legs and the arms. You're gonna be working the upper body. Push those elbows out just a little bit and wrist out. You'll get that, but also all of this tension that we're creating in upper and lower is just adding to that tension in the core, so making our core work harder, right, which we love. I know you're feeling it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So go ahead and bring those feet down and bring everything up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the band with my hands, and watch me here. I'm gonna do a little lift of the knee from the ground, one at a time, then lift, breathe out as I push my arms out. So two-parter, in and in, little crunch, inhale, exhale, breathe out, push out. In and in, push out with the band as I exhale and pull that deep core in. Breathe, knee up and up. Little crunch, knee up, up. Again, we're getting upper body and lower body working as we move through the knees, through the arms pushing out. But the bigger thing we're feeling is that tension in the core. Last one, up, up, and relax, right? So let's go ahead and bring that band up above the ankles. So we're here. Again, I'm gonna grab on here. I'm just gonna hold the tension this time, so keeping it in the tris, and I'm just gonna flex out, flex in with my feet, out and in. So it's outer thighs, glutes. You're gonna feel your core too, and breathe, breathe. And then watch me, I'm gonna pull down. So my elbows are coming down. If you don't feel your core enough, I think you should because we just worked it hard, you can drop those legs down, flex the feet, squeeze out, elbows down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, right? We feel it all the way over. Let's go ahead and bring it down. We will give our core a little bit of a break, even though it's always working. And we're just gonna hold up top right here and watch me. I'm gonna lift, squeeze out with both, and down. Lift, squeeze out with both. So I'm pushing my knees down. I'm maintaining that tension. Little push out, my palms are in. Squeeze and down. Lift. And breathe. Lift. Over the head so you get that little stretch, but you can release that tension. Just keep those arms straight to get that stretch. Up, out, yes. Up, so many things from this position. This is why we love this band. Especially we can work 2. 4 more, here we go. 4 and 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold it up here. Just pulse out with those knees. Squeeze, right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Whew. All right, roll over onto your side. We're getting there, guys, I promise. So we're gonna stay on our knees. So it's going to be a little clamshell with a little side plank, and then we're gonna add a little lift at the top. So watch me. We're going everything up and down. So I'm holding this here. I'm pulling that elbow behind my body. I know it's a lot of things to think about. Feel free, if that feels like too much for your brain, just to do one or the other, or separate them out. Pull up and squeeze, squeeze. And again, especially with the arms, don't worry too much. If you're getting a broad range of motion, it's probably gonna feel kind of small. Last 2, 1 more, and relax. Swing those legs around to the other side. I know that was a lot of things working. So we got the side plank, lift up in the clamshell, just pull that up, bottom hand is holding it down. Ready, here we go. Up, breathe, and down, and up. Yes, squeeze, squeeze. So many things working, right? Last 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we got hips and glutes, obliques and center core, back and triceps, right? Are your triceps burning? Okay, so watch me here. Real quick, I'm gonna slide it mid-calf one more time. I'm gonna put this over my elbows right here. Let's take it here. Pull everything in. Nice and tight. Watch me. I'm gonna come up into that full plank position. So I'm going to lift up one at a time, then I'm gonna go out one at a time. So legs and glutes, arms. Again, it can be small, range of motion. It's mostly core, but arms and shoulders, legs and glutes, 2, out. We're gonna lift. As you get tired, really pull up and in the center. Lift, out. 2 more each way. Up. Last one. Up. And relax. I am feeling it. Roll those shoulders back. We're gonna bring that band above our knees. One last thing here. All right, we're gonna put our hands into the band and we're gonna take it flat and breathe. And we're just gonna lift, pulse out, and out. So again, you're still doing that out, lift, pulse out as we did before, but you're not going as far as you did from that full plank. Let's go 2 more with the arms. If you're like me, your shoulders are burning. 1 more, up, out. Good. And then let's hold it up in that bear plank. And let's just do little taps out and in. Instead of that little squeeze, core is working, glutes and hamstrings are working. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Right. Breathe. Roll those shoulders. Let's take everything off. You did it. Right? So let's stay seated for just a second. Toss those bands to the side. Take those arms forward. Chin to your chest. Rotate them back. Grab if you can. Again, it's those tiny little movements. Even though we may not feel like we're getting a lot of range of motion, those little movements also often get lots of shoulders, lots of tries, lots of those muscles in the back. We love it. Take it across. Roll through the wrist. And take it up gently to the back. As always, get more of a stretch and a cool down on your own. Here, through. Take it up. Great. So let's take our feet forward and just fold it over. Breathe into that. I know they feel tight in those hamstrings, but just take a couple deep breaths. Every exhale, get a little deeper. Let's bring those feet in and just press out gently with those inner thighs that work so hard. And then from a seated position, lots of hips and outer thighs in this workout. So here, start out way out in front, cross it over if you can, and then gently walk that foot forward, press that top knee down. If that feels like too much, do the same thing sitting in a chair, sitting on your couch, and just lean over into it. Even if you just pull that toe up at the bottom, you're gonna get a little more of that stretch. Again, check out the link in the description to get these bands. Side and walk it in. Again, most of them come in a set, so you have lots of options. And be sure to check out all of my other resistance band workouts. I will link them right up here at the top. And if you liked it, make sure that you subscribe and leave me a comment below. And don't forget to check out all of my programs. There's a link in the description as well if you want a little more structure to your workouts. One big deep breath in and out. And that was your double mini band loop band workout. Great job, everybody.